Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, I hope that all of you are fine, feeling well, and I hope that you people are taking your second assessment quite smoothly and with proper preparation. What we had done last time we were going through MS Word, and I had explained different options in MS Word. So different options I had explained you, and the topic basically was to explore all these options in different menus. If we go to the book, we were going through actually according to the content given in the book. So we saw each and everything, the shortcuts given over there for Microsoft Word. Okay, different types of commands given over there for Microsoft Word. All these things we were going through. So we had already seen these all things, the different components which are there in a Microsoft Word and how to use such components. So all these components we have done, and practically I have explained you. So what we were doing last time, I would like to explain you. We were going through this home menu, the commands which are available on home menu. Before that, we had accomplished the equation editor. Remember, we had done the equation editor as well. Microsoft equation editor we had done, and I had explained you how to type equations. Before that class, we had done this thing as well. Okay. Then last time we had started this menu, and I explained you the complete menu over here, the complete menu, this menu. I had explained you that this is the home menu, formatting toolbar. Okay, fonts. Now this is basically the group. This is called group. This is clipboard group. This is font group. All operations are here for the fonts relevant to the fonts. Then there is paragraph. Paragraph formatting, bullets, numbering, alignment, left align, right align, justified, distance between the lines. All these things I explained you. Then background color, if you want to apply some background color to your text, and borders. Okay, style group is there, which contains different styles for your headings. We had done this thing, find and replace. So in last class, I had explained these all options to you, and these options are there in the chapter when we are discussing about different formatting toolbars. Students, do you remember that we have done this thing in our last class when you had your paper on Wednesday, 1st September? So after paper, we had a class, second last class was there. So we had done this. Do you remember this thing? On Wednesday, we had done all these things. Students, I need feedback. Changing the font
Yes, sir.
type and size of the text, changing font styles and effects. Okay, all these things we had done. Now this option, this dialog box is important that we need to understand. These all tools which are there, bold, italic, underline, left align, right align, all tools are there. But sometimes it happens that, for example, you have got the text. Let's go. This is the text. This is the paragraph on which I want to apply something. So we have got one text dialog box, changing font style and effects. Text dialog box is there. Click the text dialog box launcher on the lower corner of the font group. Lower corner of the font group. Where is the font group? Here is this basically the font group. Okay, when you click over there on this corner, you will be able to see this dialog box. Otherwise, control 1 is the shortcuts are also there that you can use for that. But anyway, we will click over here. So this is the dialog box that we must know, that if you are interested to edit the text, so you will be able to go there and take your desired text, whatever you want to take, and then bold, italic, underline you want to apply or not, it's up to you. Okay, just like I have taken black italic. Okay, then what is the font size you want to take? 20, 18, whatever. And then you have to take the font color if you want to change all the things from one window. So this is also an option. Although these all options are there over here, these all options are available over here. I'm not saying that these options are not available. These are available, but what we are doing, we are doing it from this dialog box, which is basically font effects dialog box. Similarly, if you want to apply the double underline, dotted underline to your text, you can take this option. Then underline color is there. Underline color, if you want to change the underline color in blue or green or in any other color, so you can take this color, let's suppose. Okay, fine. So now you can see that blue underline is there, and whatever text we have applied, it has been applied to this. Similarly, in the same dialog box, we have got strike through. Strike through will apply a cross line on it. Okay, double strike through will give double line on it. You can see over here, okay, in this way. Similarly, if you select some text and you want to make it superscript or subscript, just like this word, I want to make superscript or subscript. So here are the options. You can make it superscript in this way, or you can go and you can make it subscript in this way. Okay, now it has become subscript depending on your requirement. Okay, so similarly, we have got this option as well. All these options are there, all caps, all small. We can apply all these things from here. Okay, so this is the option which is basically the dialog box which contains all these options: strike through, shadow, outline, emboss. All these things are there that we can do. Because is in this dialog box which is shown over here, it is basically a version which was an earlier version. Now the dialog box that I am showing you over here, it is basically the dialog box which is basically comparatively changed from the previous one, okay, that I have shown you over here. Now come towards the next point given over here. I hope this thing is clear. Students, please give me the feedback about it. Font, changing font styles and effects. This thing is clear or not? Okay, let me take over here. Today it is 5th of September, and what we are going to do. Dialog box. I have explained you. This is given on your books page number 79. Okay, so this thing we have covered over here. Fine. Now come towards the next point. What is there? Basically, we have done all this last time. Okay, this headings, these all heading styles we have done. Okay, we have applied formatting toolbar, insert, tabs. Okay, increase indent. All these things we have done last time. Students, those who have joined us right now, I would like to tell that what we are discussing today, we are going through the Microsoft Word and different options available over there. So all these options we have done last time for the home menu. You know, this is the home menu which is being described over here. So I'm going through this home menu. All these options are there that we have done last time. But with those options, we must know that there are, if you want to apply all these options, so we can go directly to the dialog box as well. For example, this is the dialog box. If I let me remove this borders, no borders. Okay, let's suppose in this case, this is a paragraph. Now, over here, this is font dialog box that I have explained. Now, over here, this is formatting dialog box, which is given on your book's page number. Formatting dialog box. This is the dialog box, which is basically paragraph dialog box given on your book's page number 81. So what are the options? The same options are there. Okay, alignment, left align, right align, justified. We have seen all these things. If you will select this paragraph and you will go to this option, so you can go and you can apply, let's select suppose right alignment. So you will see that your paragraph has been aligned to right side. Okay, if you go there and you say that you want to take left alignment, so accordingly it will be done. So all these options are there over here as well, but the thing is that in your book it has been explained that you can go to this option and you can do all these things from here. I had explained you these all options in our last class as well, that if you want to change the spacing of the line spacing, if you want to apply some line spacing, so you will be able to see that the line spacing has been applied to your paragraph. But by default, we take the line spacing 0 and then we go to the line spacing from this option, which is basically 1.5, 2.0, 2.5. Okay, if you want to apply from these options in the dialog box, so you will set it from here. This is the line spacing right now, 1.15. This is 1. This is 1. If you will go and you will change it to 2, let's suppose I make it 2. So now this is 2.0. Okay, so it depends on your requirement that what kind of line spacing is there that you want to take. Anyway, so all these options we have already gone through. We have seen all these options. The same options which are given over here are also given over here. Line and page breaks options are there, and insert indents and spacing options are there. Alignment options are there. All these things we have already discussed. Now come towards the next point, and page formatting. Now this is important because it is next tab, which is basically page layout. So before going to this option, this basically I will explain all the options available, over here, all options in the menu, which is basically the layout menu. This is the layout menu. I'm going to explain all the options over here. Number one is the margins. Margin means how much space you want to leave at the corners. This is called margin. So if you will go to this option and you will take narrow margins, so you will see that margin is narrow almost half inch. Okay. If you will go to this option and you will take normal margin, you will see that the normal margin size is almost 2 inches. Can you see this? What is the difference right now? Now this is normal margin. The normal margin is showing you that it is almost 2 inches. So moderate margin is also there. A wide margin is also there. Now you can see that the text is now, it is like a column. So text, you can change it even from here as well. Manually you can change it from your mouse. Okay, let's suppose I leave over here 2.5 inches and I leave over here 2.5 inches. So now you can see that the margins have been increased. Okay, I press Control Z. Anyway, so these are different margin styles. Normally, we take normal margins, or if you want to utilize the maximum page, so you go to narrow margins. Narrow margin means the very less margin will be given on the sides. Come towards the orientation. Okay, all these options are there that you need to check. Then orientation, portrait or landscape. Right now it is portrait. Portrait means I am pressing control and I am using my mouse cursor to see the complete page. Now see, portrait means vertical page. Portrait means vertical page, and landscape means horizontal page. This is the landscape page. Okay, portrait vertical, landscape horizontal. This is horizontal page. So these are the two orientations given over here. Whatever is required, you can take portrait or you can take any of them. Anyway, so over here now see what is meant by size. Size is basically the size of the page. Size of the page is by default, it is A4 or letter style. Right now you can see that letter is selected. Letter is 8.5 by 11 inches. Okay, and A4 is also near to it, 8.27 and 11.69. A bit difference is there in the letter and A4. Normally we take letter or A4, both are near to each other. But sometimes you need to take long page, just like your question paper of board exam. It is normally 8.5 by 14 inches. So sometimes it happens that the page size will be too long. Okay, you can see over here. Right now, this is the page size. Let me show you. This is the page size. Okay. So you can see over here that if I go to page size and I take legal 8.5 by 14 inches, it is 3 inches long. So you will see that the length of the page has been increased. Can you see this? Length of the page has been increased now because I have taken the page size, but the page size will be applied to all the pages of your document. Okay, similarly, if you go to executive 7.5 by 10.5. So it depends basically on your requirement, that what kind of requirement is there. Normal for the official use, what we take this letter or A4 size. Okay, A3 is also a very long page, A3 is very large size paper is there, A3 sheets are very large. What is the size of the A3 sheets? 11.69 by 16.53. This is the size of the A3 sheets. Okay, so depending on your requirement, you can take this. Then come, I hope size is clear now. Please, students, give me the feedback about it. Size is clear. Now come towards next point, which is columns. For the sake of columns, I think I have to open some file where we have got some text given. Let me open some notes of your class. Okay, we open this file. This is the file I have opened. I want to show you what is basically meant by columns. What does it mean? Let's suppose this is the text. Okay, this is the text. You want to show it in column. So what you can do, you can go to layout option and you can select columns. By default, it is one column, but you can go and you can take two columns. So it will convert it into columns. Can you see this? I selected the text and I applied this option. Now the text has been converted to two columns. Just like I select this paragraph, I go to columns and I take this graphical user interface has been converted to two columns text. Okay, if I go and if I take one column, so it will become normal paragraph. But if I go there and if I take two columns, so it will become in this shape. If I take three columns, now see what are the columns. These are the three columns. Okay, but the lines are not there. If you need to take the lines, so you can insert the table, and then in that table you can put your data. Okay, let's suppose this is the text you want to take in four columns. So four is not there, four is there, four, one is there, two is there, three is there. Two we can do this in this way, three we can do in this way, four is not there. So I will go to more options and I will see over here 1 2 3 is there. If you want to change it 4 or 5, you have to change from here. Number of columns 4. Now see, I have converted this text into 4 columns. Okay, this point is clear. So if you need more columns, so you will go to this option and then you can apply such kind of columns. Normally these are not used, but even in some situation it happens that you need to have. So if you want to convert it two columns, select the text and click on the two column. One column, select the text and click on the one column. Okay, students, I hope this point is clear. Now come towards the next point, which is breaks. Students, just give me feedback by thumbs up sign that you are getting all these things. Please give feedback. Okay, next point. Next point is about the breaks. What is meant by break? This break. Number one is basically the page break. Where is my mouse cursor? My mouse cursor is after the MDI driven interface. If I go there and if I say page break, break the page. So what will happen? Break the page is going to bring the text after this line to the next page. Okay. Have you got this point? What happened? Let me press Ctrl Z. I am over here right now. Right now I am over here. What I will do, that I will go there and I will say that I want to break the page. I am in layout menu. Break the page. So when I will click over here, so this text will start from the next page. Okay. Are you getting this thing? Similarly, we can break the column. Let's suppose right now, where is my mouse cursor? My mouse cursor is here. Let me take this one. My mouse cursor is there after 1981 and I go to break and I say that break the column. So this column will start in the next column. Okay, the column will be ended over here and the rest of the text will start in the next column. Students, you are getting this thing? What is meant by column break? What is meant by page break? Both the things I have explained to you. For example, yes, students, this point is clear. Students, let me show you one example over here. This is the text that I have taken. This is the text. I am converting it to three columns. These are three columns. Now I want that this thing should start after in the next column. The column should be break over here. So I will go to break column. So it will go to the next. Now, this column is broken over here and it is in the next column. Column wise, we can manage. Similarly, if I bring my mouse cursor over here and I say that break column, so now you will see that this heading is coming from this column, next column. Clear now? Now, similarly, in the breaks, you will say that text wrapping is there. Okay, next page is there. You can go to next page, continuous. These all things are there. Section breaks are there. So what is meant by text wrapping? So when we go to this text wrapping, that text that you have selected will be removed. Now go to the next option, next page. You will go to next page. The text, wherever the cursor is, it will move to the next page. Okay. So these options are there. Continuous means it will join the page. If I click over here and I go to continuous, so it will be joined from the very first line. Okay, students, so you have to explore all these options given over here. Now come towards the line numbers. Sometimes you need to give line numbers. Okay, line numbers will not be printed in your document. These are there for understanding. So you are going to take continuous line numbers. These are the line numbers which will be visible over here. So I had applied line number from here. If you say that line numbers none, so line numbers will be removed. Okay. If I select the complete document and I go to continuous, so you will see that the line number has been applied to all the lines, whatever the line, wherever I press enter, even wherever I pressed enter over there, you will see line number is there. Wherever I did not do anything over there, line number will not be there. But if you have pressed enter, so line number will be there. Okay, students, if you will go to line number and it will say none, so line number will be removed. Then come towards the next option, restart each page. On each page, you want to have different line numbers, just like on this page, there are 100 lines, there are 9 lines, there are 3 lines. On each page, there will be different line numbers. But this page is in the continuation of this page, so it is showing us the line number from line number 6. Okay. Fine. Now indents and spacing is there. Indents and spacing is basically there to define. Let me close the line numbers over here. None. No line numbers should be there. Control A and then no line number. Okay. Now indents and spacing. This option is there if you want to give some space. For example, how many inches you want to leave. So it is going to give the space over here, 2 inches. If I say 1 inch, so it is going to give 1 inch space. So if you want to specify the space, that what is the space you want to give on left side or right side, I say on right side as well 1 inch. So now you can see that for paragraph, you can do this thing. What was that thing? Margins. Margins is basically for all the document. Margin, if you will apply, it will be applied for all the document. But if you want to apply indent to some specific text, a specific area, for example, this Linux data, this data, I want that there should be 1 inch in the beginning and 1 inch at the end. Okay, so you will see that 1 inch on the both side has been left before and after. Similarly, we can leave the same thing before and after, in the at the top and at the bottom as well. At the top and at the bottom as well, we can give some extra space, just like 10 pixels, 10 points I have given over here at the top, at the bottom, if you want to leave some space. If you will increase it to 20, so you will be able to see that now this is 20 and this is 20. Okay. Okay, students, the same things are there. This is the page setup group. You can see over here, this is page setup group. So if you will click over here, all these options are there available in the page setup group that I have already explained you. You can set the portrait or landscape. Portrait or landscape means horizontal or vertical page. You can set over here. Okay, you can set the paper size from this option as well. Okay, similarly, if you will go to indents and tabs, indents and spacing. So this is the dialog box that you can open by clicking this option. Okay, and you can apply all these options just like I have explained you. Now, these options are their position and text wrapping. Basically, it defines the position whenever we have got some image. Let me insert some image over here. I will have to go to insert picture. Let me see some picture is there on my desktop or not. Okay, take this example. It is a picture. Let me reduce the size of this picture. I have reduced the size of this picture. Okay, this is the picture. Let me crop it. If I want to crop it, crop option is there in the formatting. Let's suppose this is the picture. Okay, now this is the picture that I want to put in my text. So this was the option I was telling you. Now these options are active, these are not active. Now position of the picture, where you want to put the picture in your text. Okay, where you how you want to put the picture. So the position of the picture will be defined in this way. If you want to put it over here, it will be set as left side, right side. In this way you can set up the position of the picture. Okay, in the middle, left, right, depending on your requirement. What is meant by wrap text? Wrap text option is also basically relevant to the picture. Okay, but over here in the layout, it is showing you the wrap text. When you double click on, when you click on it in the layout menu, you will see that the wrap text option is defining that you want to move the picture. If you will remove this tight, so you will be able to move the picture. All these options are there that we are going to see in picture formatting. Anyway, so this complete text about orientation of the page. Okay, page layout is also there. So all these layouts we have discussed about orientation of the page. Okay, and these margins, all these we have covered. Fine, students, if you have got any question up to here. Layout menu, we have covered this layout menu. One more option is there about the watermark on the page. So basically watermark, how we can apply this watermark on the page. Watermark is basically, now it is given in the design. We have been provided the design menu. We will also cover the design menu as well, all the option, but let me tell you, this is the watermark option. The version which is shown over here, it is basically the older version. So it is showing you in the page layout menu, but you will see that page layout is available in design menu. You can go to watermark. Watermark is basically the background text. Okay, custom watermark, if we will go, we will take our own background. If we'll go to watermark and you will say do not copy, confidential, or such kind of, so this watermark text at the back of the page will be displayed. Watermark text at the back of the page will be displayed over here. But if you want to write your own text, so you will go to custom watermark and you will write your own line, whatever you want to write. In place of confidential, if you want to write, for example, Sir Uwais notes 2021. So you will be able to see that this text is written now at the back of the page. This is basically the watermark. So all watermark options, if you will see over here, these are there. And even then we can remove watermark if you want. You can remove the watermark. Watermark has been removed. Custom more watermark, if you want to search from the internet, it will also be available. In custom watermark, we have got the option of picture as well. Sometimes people use logos. We can go and we can choose some logo to set as a picture watermark. Okay, let's suppose this is a CS background picture. I want to give as a watermark on the background. So I have taken this picture as a background. Now you will see that this is basically a background picture, computer science, which serves as, this is basically a background picture that I have taken. Basically, this is the picture. This picture, which is there on my desktop, I have taken this picture as a watermark background. So it is in light color, otherwise the text will not be visible. So we can set up the picture watermark as well. This option is also there. Okay, you can use picture watermark. You can use any font style. If you are typing the watermark, text watermark, so you can choose any font style, font design you want to take on watermark, any color you want to take. By default, it is light gray color, but if you will take the dark color, so your front text, font text, which you are taking at the front, it will not be visible. Okay, students, this thing is clear. Fine, this point is clear, students. Please give me the feedback. So what we have covered today, what we have done today, we have done layout menu, complete layout menu, and we have also done watermark. Okay, these things are there that we have done. So I would also like to continue with the design menu. Design menu is there, in which you can see over here, font colors are there, text designs are there. If you select the text and you will go to these designs, so you will be able to see that you can apply these tougher document formatting designs. Such designs are there that you can apply to your document. Colors are there. Okay, normally these colors are not visible until you apply some specific formatting. Then these colors are visible. Okay, paragraph spacing option is there. Paragraph spacing, we have already seen that if you want to keep the paragraph tight with compact with each other or open, it depends that what kind of relaxed or double. So you may be asked in your paper that apply relaxed paragraph formatting or apply compact paragraph formatting or apply tight paragraph formatting. So it depends that what is basically your requirement. Okay, so page color, watermark, I have already explained you. Page color, background color. Background color, you can take any background color depending on your requirement. Since I have applied the watermark, so I have removed now watermark. Now you can see this is the background color that I have taken over here. Okay, why this text is coming in white color? Because we have taken some formatting. If you will go to home menu, if you will say clear formatting, then this will be removed. Okay, so in design menu, background color, you can take any background color. Fill effects are also there. You can take in multiple colors, just like two colors. If you take this color and white color and you want to take shaded background color, so you are also able to give shaded background color. So page color, you can apply in single color or you can go in multiple colors as well. Okay, in background page color, even you can give these vertical, horizontal, you know, diagonal designs as well with the shades. Now this is diagonal design in the page color. This is diagonal design that I have taken right now. Corner, from the corners we can take in this way. Okay, similarly, if you will see over here, page borders are there. Next option, page borders, you can give page border of any design, dotted page border. If you want to give double line page border, triple line page border. Okay, if you want to change the color of the border, so you can go to the color option and you can take any other color that you want to apply for your border. Page border options are there, with which you can choose any of the border design. Artistic designs are also there. You can take these design, for example, tree like design. Tree like borders are there that you can apply to your background. These are artistic designs. Normally we also take such designs whenever we are designing some graphical thing. Otherwise we take line design. This is the line design that you can take and you can apply to your document, and you can even change the color of that line as well depending on your requirement. So borders options are there. We can apply all borders. If you will take none, so border will be removed. If you will go and if you will take box, there will be complete box. Shadow, then shadow border will be applied. and depending on the design, that what design you are taking. So you can see over here the shadow border is there. Shadow border has been applied. Students, we have covered up to design menu and layout menu. Insert we have not done, but design and layout menu we have done. I hope this point is clear, students. Design menu. Okay, students, thank you so much, all of you.